Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, we'll discuss today one question of overheads distribution where details are given in the question and we are required to do primary and secondary distribution of overheads. Let us read question. In an engineering factory, the following particulars have been extracted for the year ended 31st December 2017. You can see here there are production departments A, B and C, and there are two service departments X and Y. The first item we have direct wages. Now here direct wages of production departments is considered as separate head of cost. It is not considered as overheads. In case of service departments, direct wages is, in case of X, it is 15,000. In case of Y, it is 30,000. Even though it is a direct wages, in case of service departments, it should be considered as overheads. So in case of department X, 15,000 direct wages will be considered as overheads. In case of department Y, 30,000 direct wages will be considered as overheads. Direct materials. Actual amounts are given. Third, staff number, that is number of employees. 1500, 2250, 2250. In case of service departments, 750, 750. Electricity in kilowatts, 6,000, 4,500, 3,000, 1,500 and 1,500. Asset value, department A 60,000, department B 40,000, department C 30,000, department X 10,000, department Y 10,000. Light points, department A 10, department B 16, department C 4. In case of service department, 6 and 4. Area occupied, square meters, department A 150, department B 250, department C 50, service departments X 50, Y 50. The expenses for the period were as follows. Power 1100, lighting 200, stores overheads 800, welfare expenses in relation to staff 3000, depreciation 30,000, repairs 6,000, general overheads 12,000, rent and taxes 550. Apportion means divide the expenses of service department Y according to direct wages and those of services of department X in the ratio of 5:3:2. This is given for the purpose of secondary distribution to the production departments. You are required to prepare overhead distribution summary. Let us start recording and distributing expenses. First, we have direct wages. We are required to ignore direct wages of production department A, B and C. We are required to consider direct wages of service department X and Y because those will be treated as overheads. 15,000 plus 30,000. So total it is 45,000. So here in basis column, we'll be writing here actual. In production department column, there will be nothing. In case of X, 15,000. In case of department Y, 30,000. Direct materials, it is also given for all departments. In case of service departments, it should be considered as overheads. 22,500 plus 22,500, it is 45,000. In basis column, we'll be recording actual. In production department column, we'll be putting nil. In service department, we'll be recording actual amount. Next expense we have power. It will be divided as per consumption of electricity. It will be in the ratio of 4:3:2:2:1:1. Next expense we have lighting. It will be divided on the basis of light points. Next we have stores overheads. It should be allocated in the ratio of direct materials. Next expense we have welfare to staff. This will be allocated on the basis of staff number. Next expense we have depreciation, 30,000. This will be allocated on the basis of value of asset. Next expense we have repairs. This will be also allocated based on asset value. Next expense we have general overheads. This will be allocated based on direct wages. Next expense we have rent and taxes. It will be allocated based on area. We have distributed all expenses. Now we can take column totals to arrive at primary distribution of overheads. This is how we have completed primary distribution of overheads. Now we'll proceed to do secondary distribution of overheads. Here we have recorded primary distribution overheads against the column for production department A, B, C and service department X, Y. Now in secondary distribution, we are required to select amounts of service department X and Y, and those are required to be allocated among the departments A, B, C. For that purpose, basis of allocation is given in the question. Apportion the expenses of service department Y according to direct wages and those of services of department X in the ratio of 5:3:2. So in case of X, it is required to be redistributed among production department ABC in the ratio of 5:3:2. So in case of department X, we are required to show that 41,530 is subtracted, so it will become 0, and same amount is redistributed among production department A, B, C in the ratio of 5:3:2. In case of department Y, we are required to consider direct wages of production department A, B, C, that is 30,000, 45,000 and 60,000. In case of department Y, it is 57,520. This should be deducted here so that it will become nil, and the same amount will be allocated between production department A, B, C in the ratio of 2:3:4. Thus, in this question, we have done primary as well as secondary distribution of overheads as per details provided in the question. Thanks for watching this video. Stay in tune with Ekeeda and subscribe to our channel Ekeeda. Thank you.